Oh, God. This is day 4 of actual starting my training, and I'm not happy. My body is not happy with me. I mean, the first 3 weeks was stretching and form, and now I'm actually training, and I'm too old for this shit, but I look better than a lot of the fucking 30-year-old jerk-offs that are talking shit, so I'm gonna, like, get back in shape and, like, make them fucking hate me even more. Pretty close in tune. No notification. Thanks, YouTube. You never know when you're gonna get one. It's just, it decides at random. Like, fuck you. All right. It's pretty close to in tune. Pretty close to in tune. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, get lucky. It stayed in tune for once. Ever since I got this fucking guitar set with these DiMaggio strings, it does not stay in tune. It's close, but it's not 100%. It's really close. Slightly. There we go. It was pretty close. There we go. That's better. Hey, what's up? Beer is... you're in the wrong stream, bro. Come upstairs. Link's in the description. Because I can't see that chat in my headstock. If you go to the description, it has the link for the vertical stream. Kagdila suka. You're in the wrong stream, bro. And with my one fucking eye, it's gonna kill me. Good enough. I should have warmed up. That's the one thing about when I start working out. Like, I gotta fucking really stretch. Like, I don't want to wind up like Steve Vai and fucking need surgeries or some shit. I went 13 years playing like death metal and black metal and never had a problem. I'm not planning on it. So I'm gonna fucking do the stretches, be responsible. Yeah, it's okay, bro. How you been? Kagdila suka. Just gotta stretch out a little bit. My beer is not empty. I'm gonna cheat on my diet. I'm gonna have 3 beers tonight because I don't care. I worked my ass off today, and tomorrow I'm teaching fucking like 4 hours. I'm fucking done. Fucking done with this life. Where should we start? Let's see. Can I get my little classical jam to start with? That'll make me happy. No? Not gonna give it to me? Alright, I guess not. Alright, I guess we'll start with metal backing tracks. Anything from today? Expressive ambient rock in D minor. That's an easy key. Let's try that. Don't suck, please. Oh, D major. No. That's my fucking eye fucking us up. I'm sorry. D major. I'm not doing no fucking hard rock E flat. Viking guitar groove 3 hours ago. Was that 3 hours or 8 hours? I can't fucking see shit. You're moving to fucking Israel. Why the fuck would you do that? Are you out of your fucking mind? Who the fuck's want to move to Israel now? You stupid? The fuck would you want to go there? Fuck that. I'm sorry, but that's worse than New York. Like, the two places I would never want to go to is New York and Israel. Sorry, bro. You know, funny story. The guitar player in my band got deported. He was Russian, but his mother was from Israel, and he got deported. He had a choice. So that's what part of the reason why my first time my band split up was because this fucking jerk off didn't take care of his visa shit, and he basically lived here his whole life. And something happened with his fucking papers, and you know he's a fucking jerk off, and he wound up getting deported, and he wound up in Israel. He couldn't come back for 10 years. Same thing happened to my guitar player, a Russian kid named Phil. That's what happened. He fucking got deported to fucking Israel. And the same fucking retard just came and downloaded the stream. I'm watching these idiots. They do the same thing all the fucking time. Same exact fucking idiots. Expected. It says Viking guitar groove. Vikings don't play fucking blues. When I think of Vikings, I think of like a Monomartha shit. What the fuck is this? This threw me off. The first fucking track of the night is some Liars. Hard rock backing track in E flat minor. 130 BPM. Viking guitar groove instrumental. What is this Viking shit? Oh, your guitar came? Nice. You got the Geo, you said, right? Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. I'm playing a fake Viking guitar. Oh, cool. I mean, I hope so. I used to charge $150 an hour for lessons. So, I mean, I fucking hope they helped you. I used to get paid. That was 20 years ago, by the way. So I'm glad it helped. I will drink to that. They're infused with kung fu. Hard rock, metal, and D minor. Let's try this one. 7 views. I do pretty good. I'd say thank you. Oh, video unavailable. Northern Winds Neoclassical 5 hours ago, 77 views. Okay, this isn't a jam track. Let's see what this gives us. What did I say about the Pocket Master? So here's the deal. The Pocket Master does for $65 what, so like, okay, when you start playing guitar, you're going to want to record, right? So you're going to need an interface. You're going to need at least like a Scarlett, that's $100. Just to be able to plug the guitar into your computer, right? You're going to need a fucking effects processor, right? They're between like, $200 to $2,000. Right, you need a guitar tuner, $20. You need something to play a practice amp. God only knows how much. The fucking Sonic Cake Pocket Master is a fucking box this big that has all the IR stuff that like a Line 6 has. It has a fucking built-in tuner. It has a fucking battery pack that lasts 8 hours. And it works as a fucking interface for your computer. So you can take a USB cable, plug it into your computer, and record to the computer. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. Like, that fucking, the Sonic Cake Pocket Master is probably like the fucking, it's stupid. It's stupid how good it is for $65. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? It does too many things, and it's because the technology has gotten so far ahead of the time that, like, we're already going into like this fucking almost like AI neural fucking computing processing shit. So like the stuff that's like really fucking good 10 years ago, they could put in a little box like this. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. Like, just look at the fucking reviews for the Sonic Cake Pocket Master and you'll see what I mean. Like, if I was still teaching, that would be the first thing I tell everybody to get. Like, without a doubt. It's the first thing, without even a doubt. And, like, look at the reviews. Don't just go by what I'm telling you. But I'm saying I want one because if I want to go fuck around, I can take a small amp or, and this little fucking box. I don't even need a fucking plug for it. If I wanted to play a show, I could play a show with that thing. And it would be fine. I actually know, like, I saw reviews of gigging musicians, professional musicians using that. It's crazy. Because the guitar processing now, it's all impulse responses. It's all like, like a digital snapshot of amps. So you can download like these fucking perfect amplifiers and shit. It's stupid. A beginner amp, it depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is that when you have a processor, it doesn't matter what amp you have. That's what I'm trying to tell you. For $65, you can have like really good tones that's way past what a beginner's ever going to need. And be able to play any kind of music. It's not like you're stuck playing this. It's like you literally can play anything. All you need is really a clean channel, a distorted channel, and maybe a third channel for like a lead sound. You know what I mean? But most of the time you're playing metal, you need two channels. You need the fucking rhythm dirty and you need a fucking lead. You don't need three channels for most people, like if you're not doing anything crazy. But a good beginner amp, I mean, it depends what you're trying to do. I mean, honestly, what do you want to do with it? Because if you just want to practice, if you have that little fucking box, it's not going to matter. Because you're going to get the sounds from the box. So you just need an amp that's a good clean sound. So get whatever you can get cheap. You know what I mean? And depending on what you want, you get like a small fucking, one fucking 12 speaker, like a fucking Gorilla amp or something. I don't know if they still even make those. But you don't need a special amp because the sounds are coming from the box. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, how I trained, honestly, when I practice like this. I don't use any amp in distortion. Because I feel like if you can't do it, if you can't hear it clean here, you're going to be fucked. So I spent like years playing with no amp. One, because I was Poe when I was a kid, but two, because I figured, you know, I can really hear everything I'm doing. And like, because I want it to be perfect, you know what I mean? But you don't need that. You have to play with distortion. You have to play with distortion, but like when you're doing those drills, you should be doing drills 10 minutes a day if you're just learning how to play. Meaning just learning your scales, modes, and chords. And to me, when you're doing drilling, just do it clean with nothing on it. It's just exercise, like you're lifting weights. What's up, Johnny? So that's how I recommend practicing. Like, practice with no amp and just focus on like finger tension, making sure that you're muting properly. Here's a cool trick. I don't know how, I see a lot of people, oh, that's okay, bro. So, how I teach, what are the flats in? Let's take a look at that. I don't know what that is. I haven't worked in a music store in almost 20 years, so I don't know what's out. Search at Google. How big is this? Mini guitar amp. Oh, that's cute. I mean, that's a good thing to have. I actually recorded an album with the fucking Fender Mini, and it's still being sold in fucking Amazon. The single. I was on MySpace. This like big company. I was on the fucking thing with Slipknot, those people. I recorded it with a Fender Mini amp and a fucking Radio Shack headset microphone with a sponge and a hair tie. Okay? So like you get away with a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, but it's kind of small. How big is that? Like, I don't know how big it is. Let me see if I can find the... Oh, fucking bitch. I just closed the history. There we go. I just want to see how big it is in real life. But like the technology is so good now, I couldn't tell you if it's good or not. I have to see it. I'm not gonna see it as well. Oh, it's tiny. It's a really good Fender Mini. I would say it's definitely good for practicing. But when you get that little fucking Sonic Cake Pocket Master thing, bro, it's like, you're gonna see what I mean. It has like so many sounds in it. It'll probably sound good going through that when you have headphones. But you want to get yourself like... Like the Boss Katanas are pretty good. That's $114. The Katanas are like really, stable. You can get yourself a fucking Fender Frontman for like $70, $80. The orange, like anything between $70 and $150. You know what I mean? Like you want to get something that's like, a decent size. Like they don't even make the Gorilla amps anymore, but this Fender Mini amp is what I fucking recorded on. These speakers are good, but I don't actually like them that much. It's like you have to get used to them, and you need a treated room. Like when it's not, like I don't have the room treated, so I'm trying to mix. It's fucking weird. It's the mids and the high mids are like really in your face, and a lot of bass. So They're good monitors, but they're not like the best. Like you can get probably cheaper monitors that probably sound better, but they're pretty good. But for your starting out, it's fine. It sounds pretty good, honestly. And if you get the clean channel with that, with the little pocket master, you can do anything. You're not gonna need anything else for a long time. If you want to like play with like other like people in the house or something like that, you need a little bigger amp. You don't need you need at least like a one like 8-inch speaker or 12-inch speaker. You know, at least one, or maybe like a fucking 212s or two. You know what I mean? Like something sizable that's not too big. Oh, for your drums, these will sound nasty. These will be really good. The KRKs are really good for that. Like when I play drums, they're fucking sick. Soundbars are cool. What do you have? What kind of drum set do you have? Because I have the Alesis, but I run through Superior Drummer 3, so like my drum sets, like my drum sounds are fucking retarded. I don't use the. You should get Easy Drummer if you don't have that. Do you have Easy Drummer? Because if you fucking run through Easy Drummer, it's like, I have Superior Drummer because I was doing studio work, but like Easy Drummer 3 is fucking stupid. Like, the sounds are fucking crazy. Look into Easy Drummer. Just go check that out. The sounds are stupid. like all my music for the last like 8 years is all Superior Drummer. I play on the drum set and it's all Superior Drummer. And everybody thinks it's a real drum set. So no one can tell the difference. Like all these fucking idiots online, like, oh, you need analog gear, you need this, you need that. I'm like, okay. I give them 3 of my songs, say, okay, which one of these am I using my analog gear and which one of them am I using digital? And they always get it wrong. They always get it wrong. Okay. What genre should I jam to? Misfits. What music do you like? What's your favorite genre? Yeah, the sounds in Easy Drummer are disgusting. Like, and you get it for like $100. Bestdeals.org is a German website, and they always have like cheap VST deals. Misfit. What's your favorite genre? Because I need something to find something to start off with. A flat minor backing track. What the fuck is this? Let's see. I'm just looking for anything new to play. What's up, Appa? That's terrible. Ambient metal. I'll try this one. Rock? Okay. Let's put rock backing track. Let's try that. Rock. It's usually a lot of pentatonic stuff. I usually don't play that stuff. Heavy ass metal? Okay. Well, let's do rock backing track first, and then we'll do heavy ass metal. Hard rock shred backing track. Or some shit. I can find some shit. Put that in the search engine. I need this already. Blues. Okay. He said blues. Let's try blues. I haven't done blues in a while. See, I'm not drunk enough for that. Pick a key, Misfits. Can you pick a key for me? I kind of done everything, you know. Alternative doesn't usually have like solos. That's the problem. The solos that they do have are kind of shitty, so it's like it's like slow booze and 7 million views. Holy shit, this better be good. 7 million fucking views 9 years ago. How does this have 7 million views? This is terrible. I agree, next. That had 7 million views. I just burnt up onion rings. No. You said that last time. Here. Cash at me. Where the fuck is the button? Oh. Yeah, give me my money. I know you're joking. Where's my fucking money, bitch? Glam rock. Let's try this one. I just want to see what it sounds like. I know you're joking. You're a broke bitch. Hold on a second, let me see. $50 miles, and all they have is a Fender Champion. Well, you have Amazon. I mean, let's see, the Fender Champion. I mean, if you get, let me see how big that one is. I mean, you can get that shit for fucking less than, it's $60 to $150. Amazon, let me see how much it is on Amazon. $150. Now, I will say this about Fender amps. When I worked in the studio, they were very stable. Like, you know, I never had a problem with them. Because I worked in the studio, Fastlane Studios, right? We had 5 rooms. Each room had a full back end lineup with a full PA system from an actual nightclub. And we had at least 30 guitar heads that would go on the cabinets that were in there. And then we also had like the Fender Twins and like all like the roll-in shit for the blues people. I've never had a problem with a Fender amp. The problem is that they're limited in what they can do. You know what I mean? But if you have that little thing I told you to get and you get that Fender amp, you'll be set. It'll be fine. It's not going to die on you. That's the one thing I will say about the Fender amp. They don't die. I've never seen a Fender amp die. Have a good night, little boy. Fucking lying piece of shit. Where's my fucking money? Have a good night, John. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but you can order it, and you're actually better off ordering it on Amazon, to be honest with you. Have a good night, John. But I think you're safer ordering on Amazon, to be honest. You know what I mean? But the only thing you're going to need is a clean, and an amp like that will last you your whole life. Like $150, and you get a little pedal, and you can do it, you'll be fine. Because like, you're playing in the house, you're going to play with the radio or the TV, somebody comes over, they have an acoustic guitar, or they want to jam in the house. You don't need, you know, you're not playing with a fucking drum set. But that thing is actually pretty loud. You know what I mean? And it has effects on its own. So I mean, like the Fender Champion, not a bad amp. It's a reliable amp. You know what I mean? But you know the sounds are good. They're not great. You know, it's gonna sound. You know, it's gonna do fine. So I would think it's fine. But like I said, if you get the fucking Pocket Master, $65, you'll have like high quality sounds, and you're just gonna use the clean channel. So you just put that through the clean channel, and then you put your little processor, and the processor has a tuner on it, has all the things you need. So, like for $230 tops with tax, you'll have a setup that you can play for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know. Like something in that range, because then like you know the small amp is good too. I would still get the small amp because then you can go outside and play in the in the fucking backyard and you can fuck around, you know. Because I'm assuming the one you showed me before is actually hold on a second. What is the other one you sent me? I'm assuming it has a battery pack. The one you told me about. Hold on, what the fuck is going on? Let me take a look at that. Hold on. What is it? What is it called? Flatsons. Give me a second. Search. Yeah, it's rechargeable. So I'm assuming Flatsons, right? So I'm assuming it has a battery pack also. So I would get both. You know what I mean? It's not that expensive. So get the little one you were getting because it has a battery pack, and then the fucking effects pedal that I told you to get has a battery pack. So you can literally just charge your shit and then go to a park and play. That's like the coolest fucking thing ever. I might actually get the amp you're telling me about. You know what I mean? So, but if you get, and I think I'm not sure, but the Pocket Master, I think you can load MIDI on it and play through it. So, or not MIDI, MP3s. So you can actually play backing tracks on the thing, I think. I'm not sure. But if not, you can connect your phone to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's fucking stupid. Like I don't like push pedal gear, but for $65 fucking dollars, the things that thing can do, like when I was like I suffered learning how to play guitar, man. I didn't have any family, I didn't have any like nobody like it was suffering. You know, like for me to get like I had a DoD FX7, and that was like the shit, and like. That was like 1997 or 8, DoD FX7. It wasn't until Line 6, when I was working in the studio, my band was in the studio in 99, that we got to, the Line 6 had like the lima bean, but it was the head. So it was an actual head that the studio owner always let me use. So I switched over to Line 6, and I used that for 13 years as a rental. But, and I've been a Line 6 guy for almost 20 years now. So it's like 17 years. And yeah, so I've been on Line 6 for about 17 years, and that's like my thing. But the Pocket Master is like, for $65, you can compete with my fucking $1,700 floorboard. And I'm not saying that like I don't make any money telling you this. I'm telling you like with $65 fucking dollars, you can get almost the same quality sounds that I have with a rechargeable fucking little fucking piece of shit. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. I fucking wish when I first started playing guitar I had the Pocket Master. Like I fucking like I would if I could go back in time and bring that back in time with me, my fucking life would be so much better. Yeah, no, I you know, and I'm just telling you like the little kid in me coming out. Like I'm thinking if I was first starting, that's what I would want. Like that's the thing I would want. $65? Are you fucking kidding me? But the setup that I just got my friend for her son is almost what I just got you. Is a Fender amp, the shittier one, the shittier version of that amp that comes in the fucking kit with no effects, and the Pocket Master. And the kid's very happy. He doesn't even know what he has yet. But yeah, no, that would be like I haven't seen one in real life, but from looking at the specs and seeing the reviews, and at $65 fucking dollars, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So yeah, if you get like anything in that Fender amp range that's like that size and like that amount of money, it'll be fine. The Fenders are very stable. You're not gonna like break a Fender. You can like I've thrown them at people. Like when I was younger, I used to get to a lot. I was always like the good guy, but I hated bullies and drunk assholes. So I'll go from being like the nicest, sweetest, like pussy guy, and then I'll just fucking snap, and it's bad. So there's been like a lot of events in the studios and stuff where I've thrown people out, and it wasn't very nice. And I've launched amplifiers at people. And one of the amps I've thrown one of those. I've thrown a Gorilla amp at somebody. I threw an entire fucking crate, fucking combo, the fucking half stack. I took the whole crate. And my guitar player, the last guy, he was Ralph Macchio's cousin, okay, from the Karate Kid. It was his cousin, and he used to show up late for every rehearsal, and he was always like just like retarded. And I'm like, and one day I just snapped, and I was like, get the fuck out! I took his fucking shit, and I literally fucking threw the amp. I mean, it was the whole half stack. It was like fucking 4x12. I picked it up and just fucking threw it at him, hit him in the fucking head, you know. But yeah, I've literally thrown that Fender amp down the stairs at someone and it didn't break. I mean literally. So I don't like the one that I like from Fender. I don't know. It's like it's the twin with the wheels, but I don't know if it's the twin. It looks like the twin, but I think I'm not sure if it's a twin. There's like two amps that look the same, and one of them is a Fender twin, and one of them is something else. But the one Fender had really good distortion, like really good fucking distortion. And it was pretty big. It was 212s with the wheels, and I used to play with that at the studio sometimes. That was really good. But no, I really did, bro. I swear on my fucking life. I promise you I did. It was Ralph Macchio's cousin, and I fucking promise you, I threw a fucking 4x12 at his fucking head in my studio that I owned in Babylon, Long Island. I promise you. And there's 6 witnesses to the fucking event. I fucking promise you, I was that asshole. I promise you. That's something that totally happened. 100%. Me in my 20s and 30s was not like, no, you didn't want to fuck with me. I'm from Brooklyn, but I owned a studio in Babylon, and I went to fucking college in Dix Hills. I went to 5 Towns College for music. No, but I'm always the guy. You know, I worked as a bouncer and security, so I'm always the guy, like, I'll take shit, and you'll think I'm the biggest pussy in the world. And I'll take shit, and then people, they think I'm letting stuff slide, so they think I don't notice. But then there's a fucking point where, like, you cross the line, and I go from 0 to fucking psychotic Puerto Rican. Like, just a snap of a finger. Because, like, it's not just that little thing. It's, I've been waiting for the fucking legal or fucking moral moment to beat the shit out of you. And I've just been letting it go. Oh yeah, some of the old 2 amps are great. I mean, you know, people like, tube amps, like, listen, tube amps have a place. But if you play music as fast as I play it, the tube amps, they can't handle it. Because the wave, it cycles too slow. The only tube, and believe it or not, I hate the Line 6 Spider amps, but there was one Spider amp with the Bogner tubes. You can look it up. It's the Line 6 Spider head with Bogner tubes. It was a hybrid of solid state and tubes. And that was my favorite amp ever. And I played shows with that for the last 5 years of my band. And it was just fucking crazy. Like, you know, it was like, I still have it. I haven't turned it on in 10 years, but probably more. The last show we played was 2012, so I haven't turned that amp on since 2012. I don't even know if the tubes are still good, but I still have my stack in the other room. But yeah, no, the Line 6 with the Bogner tubes, the Spider amp sucked, but that one with the Bogner tubes, when you heard it live, it sounded 3D. It was the weirdest fucking thing. The distortion just it was weird. It was just crazy. But, like, the problem with tube amps is they're expensive to upkeep. You know, the bias, if you fucking, like, the temperature changes the sound. If you fucking drop it too hard, tube amps are stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you can emulate it at 90%. You know what I mean? So it's like 90% is good enough. Unless you're, like, a professional musician who's making money playing, you don't need a tube amp. It's stupid. In 2026, having a tube amp is fucking retarded unless you have a lot of money. Or, like, you're a gigging musician and you can afford it. You don't need that. I might have to get some... what time is it? I'll be on for at least an hour. Like, at least an hour. In fact, I'm going to go grab another beer. Yeah, I'll probably be on until 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? I haven't even warmed up yet. I played one track. I've been talking to you guys. You know, I really just came to hang out. But, yeah. Go run your smile. I'll be here. I'm just going to be making noise. I'm glad I can help you get some good gear, because that makes me feel, you know, it sounds stupid, but, like, I didn't have anybody help me when I was a kid. And then, like, in the 90s and early 2000s, like, I had, like, you know, like, really famous bands around me, and they would give me little tips, but, like, in New York it was different. Like, you weren't, like, it wasn't cool to copy anyone. Like, I didn't learn anyone's licks, so, like, I had to fucking figure everything out on my own, you know? So, like, if I could save somebody money, it makes me happy, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the kitchen and grab a beer. Like 10 seconds. Well, 30 seconds. Not even. How long does it take me to walk to the kitchen? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have told that story when I threw a fucking amp at somebody's head, but it's the truth. What am I gonna do? It's kind of funny because I was training to be a Buddhist monk, and I was like so serious. Like I was always the peaceful guy, vegetarian, and like I would take so much shit from people. But then there's a point, and I always go back to this movie with Jet Li. It was A New Legend of Shaolin, and his son. He used to have this little little boy with, and his son used to stand on his shoulder. And one day he's training, these little kids can't fuck with him, and they're throwing rocks at him and fucking. And he's like, he says, "When you can't take it anymore, don't take it anymore." And he's sitting there with his fucking leg up in the air. He's like, "My father said I must stay here till it's 12 o'clock, until noon." And they're kicking him in the chest. And then finally, the sun comes up and he goes, "It's noon!" And he just beats the fuck out of everybody. That was me. That was totally me. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if you play in a bar band, it makes sense, because you're making money. You know what I mean? And like if something, it's cool. But I would honestly say the technology is so good that the audience can't tell the difference. You can tell the difference because I can feel it. Like the Line 6, I don't feel it. But when I play like the Cortex, like at the stores or like any of the modelers, it's something's weird. Like I can't explain it, but there's like something, like even when it sounds good, it feels weird. It just feels like it's slightly behind. So like I can understand that, but if you're playing in a bar band, the fucking audience doesn't know the difference. In fact, I would say the modeler will be better. The only people who are gonna really hear it are fucking nerds. So like for a professional gigging musician in 2026, I don't think tube amps are the way to go, unless you have like money and roadies, Yeah, it sounds like it's really close though. But yeah, it feels like with the Line 6, even though this is emulating, it doesn't sound as good as my Line 6 rack under the table. Like I still have the Lima Bean rack, and I mean, the rack I think sounds warmer and it feels a little better. But I don't feel the delay with the Line 6. Like when I do the eyes on Line 6, it's like I don't feel any delay. But when I played the Cortex thing. Hold on a second. I gotta put my glasses on. I had eye surgery, so I only have one eye. And I had to... What did you say? Guitar... I never heard of Guitar Works. But, yeah, I mean, I still think Line 6 is the most natural. Those... Like, the quad stuff, it sounds too fake. And it feels weird when you play it. But the recordings sound nice, but they all sound like... It sounds like you put the fucking guitar in a refrigerator. And I think that the Line 6 still has that middle ground where it's like, it's real enough, but it's like, Yeah, well, plugins will lag depending, because there's a bottleneck on the processor. So, like, it's weird when you're playing, depending on your setting, it's playing through, like, plugins on the computer is fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I've been using Line 6 since 1998. I'm not gonna switch over. You know what I mean? Because I have my sound. Like I play death metal, black metal, and whatever bullshit solos I do for fun. So like for me, I'm happy with my sound. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna like move over at this point. It's like I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 100 years old soon. What am I fucking switching my sound for? But I don't need anything else. Like, people ask me to play with them, they're not going to say, "Oh, you need to be more like, fuck you." You know what I mean? Like, the few gigs I get, like, I jump in for somebody, like, fuck you guys. This is what I got. I can fuck off. But I still think the Line 6 at this point is still the overall best because it's, like, right in the middle. It's to my ear anyway. You know what I mean? But, yeah, but the plugins, the problem with the fucking plugins, I'm using the fucking Helix plugin right now. Or I'm actually using the Helix plugin to control the fucking pedal, the pedal board. I haven't actually used the Helix program, the Helix VST yet in the DAW because it just doesn't work I don't know. Like, the idea of having that latency freaks me out, and I just don't do it. But yeah, I'll play one of my tracks for you, and you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's go. Where are we? What am I doing? Sorry, I'm fucking recharging right now. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely good. Especially, I have a Focusrite. Right now, I'm using the Helix as my interface, but I use the Focusrite from for years. And Focusrite's the fucking. I mean, it's a Neve processor. Like, people don't realize that it's fucking Neve. You're not gonna get any better than that for $150. It's like people talk shit. It's like these fucking nerds on the internet. Oh well, I can hear the high mids or the fucking the fucking. Shut the fuck up. Well, you can get the Helix VST for $100, and I think But the truth of the matter is, like, it depends on what you're playing. You don't need anything. You can get fucking IRs for free. That sounds amazing. But I've been using my sound is the fucking Cali rectifier. I've been using that for fucking 17 years. Like, I can't, like, make it, Yeah, Focusrite is best. I mean, when I owned my studio, I was using a Motu interface, but for home stuff, I used the Focusrite as soon as it came out. I still have the fucking Gen 1 in my closet, and it still works. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever you want, but Focusrite is the shit. Like, people are like, oh, well, the headphones ain't getting... Shut the fuck up, bro. It's literally a Neve fucking processor. It sounds amazing, Oh, well, the high mids compared to the Apollo 11 and shut the fuck up, you cunt. The fucking Focusrite's like the best thing out of all of them overall. Like, you have to be splitting fucking hairs. You know what I mean? Like, what are you comparing it to? Like, I think like all the other ones that are more expensive, like, I think it's a placebo effect. I don't think they really hear any difference. It's stupid. But yeah, I'll play one of my songs and you can hear what I'm talking about. Where the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'll play I'll play a couple of seconds of the last two tracks I did. This is 2023. So the drums are my Alesis with Superior Drummer 3, and the guitar is just the Line 6. And the bass too. The orchestra stuff is Nexus. Nucleus. And this way I did after my eye surgery. So I literally have an eye patch on. It's fucked up. That's pretty decent. 2 milliseconds latency is pretty decent. I usually get about 3 tops. You know what I mean? But that's because ASIO, excuse me. The ASIO drivers, like, I only really gets about 3 before it starts clicking. You know what I mean? But with this, with all the effects, I've never had a problem. Like, it feels like I'm on the beat. But I went to music stores and I tried the Cortex and whatever the fuck other things they have, and it just always feels like wrong. But who's playing this fast? No one's playing tremolo picking for fucking an hour. You know what I mean? Like, I play stupid. Like so, like it's not like I plays like nerd music. Like it's not even real music. It's nerd shit. You know what I mean? But if I can play that fast, like a fucking retard on, you know what I mean? Like it's good for everybody. So like that's why I would recommend it. But and you can hear like the string picking, and hear the delay. It's like so on. I can feel it. You can't hear it, but you feel it. It's like that. I mean, also my reaction time is 0.06. Like, so I was a pro gamer, so like I was like playing in leagues and shit. So I used to do reaction time tests all the time. So I would get like 0.04 to 0.08. So like my average time was 0.06. So I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like I don't really. It's like weird. Like you can feel the delay. Like if you went from like a direct to like you'll feel it. You won't hear it, but you'll feel it. Most people's reaction time is like 0.15 to 0.25. But you can tell. You really can tell. Like a trained fighter, I did martial arts and everything like that. And, I was gaming, whatever. So I was a fucking freak. But so like I have really fast reaction. But even like a normal person. You feel 0.15. Like you feel it. Like anything above that, you sense it. Like you may not consciously, but you get used to it. Oh, anything over 0.4, you feel it's like it's a flam. It's because one 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1. That's a second, right? So cut that into 10 pieces. 1,000. 2 1,000. It's actually a lot of time. So a normal person can feel like 3/10. You mean like 4/10 of a second? You feel like it's weird. It's not right. But 5 milliseconds is like you really hear. It's a flam. It's actually a flam on the drums. It's like and you have to play ahead of the beat. And it's fucking weird. But most of the people that are doing music now, like in the metal world, they're all faking it. Like even these like big bands, they don't write like, for instance, like when I used to write songs and and my friends would write songs, you sit at home and you write the song like you compose it because like I don't know anybody else other than me that was writing music for metal, but like you would compose a piece. And you'd play it, and you'd hum out the thing, and like it was connected, and you had to like do it and play through it. Now they just record a part, and like they record a part, and then they start like mixing it together, and then after that they learn it, So like, music is like the whole thing is fake. The last 15 years of music is fucking terrible. It's all fake. Like most people can't like what I'm doing is like no one appreciates like being able to like actually like listen to a track and improvise anymore. They don't do that. Like I do it for fun, but like everybody I've seen so far like in the last couple of years, because like I've been shadow banned and like blocked from everything, so I don't see musicians. Like they don't like I can't search anything, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But the few things I've seen is all like so fake, like. People playing with MIDI guitar packs behind their shit and like pantomime, like Milli Vanilli. It's bad. So like, I'm not surprised that like these kind of people, like playing with 5 millisecond delay doesn't matter to them because they're just gonna move it around anyway. Like when I write this shit, like I play the part. You know what I mean? Like I'll do like punch-ins, but I'm like playing the parts. Like they don't do that. Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. Like no, I mean I don't know what the most because like there's still like the old school guys like Paul Gilbert and Malmsteen and shit, but then you have like these like new age like the new kids, and they're all fake and terrible. That's fucking terrible. And like they're pushing like this is one kid that's doing all this like dubstep sounds on the guitar, and you can tell it's like totally sequenced and like number one, in order to play it live, you'd have to have a MIDI control on the Switch so that it's like beat mapped to make all the sound switches. But like the things that these kids are doing are literally impossible. Like Marcin. Oh, is that the guy that plays the acoustic? Marcin, the acoustic, the tappy acoustic guy. I don't really pay that much attention. I think I know what you're talking about. I think that's the guy you're talking about, right? Like the kind of gay-looking kid with the acoustic. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can tell. Like now, not to say that he can't play the parts. There's him and the Japanese guy that does it also, and there's nothing wrong. Like you can tell they know how to play the parts, but you can tell they're Milli Vanilli-ing it. Like it's physically impossible to play it the way they played it. Like, you know, and I just think that's, I don't know, it's just gay. Yeah, that guy. And he's a really good guitar player. I look at his technique, I'm like, okay, he knows how to play, but it's like the internet made it like you can't have any, you have to be perfect, or like you're not, it's like, music's not perfect. Like that's the whole point, is you're not a fucking bot. It's like you need to make some noise. You can tell these guys that never got laid, they never drank a beer in their life, never been in a fight in their life. You know? They're fucking pussies. Right. You know, and I mean, I was a fucking psychopath. Like, you know, like I looked at music as martial arts, and like samurai was like, you know, I'm gonna be as good as I can, I'm gonna like, die. Like I would play until like my hand, like literally in college I was playing, my fingernails were bleeding, and I would just keep playing. Because I looked at it like martial arts, and like, you know, I had to compete with the entire world. So I was like, I'm gonna be able to do everything, or I'm gonna fucking fail. Like fucking disgrace my ancestors, you know? And like, I have really good technique, you know what I mean? Like, you know, my technique is pretty damn good. Like, professional guys say that my technique is really good. And I couldn't be that perfect. I mean, even like when I was like at my peak playing Bach, toccatas and fucking like shit, I couldn't be that good. And like the stuff I was playing was way crazier than what they were playing. Like I was playing toccata and fugue for my like I played for the Queen's Conservatory, and I'm playing toccata and fugue with 4-finger tapping and shit, and like fucking I was stupid. I was disgusting. Like me at 21 was fucking terrifying. It was fucking terrifying. And I was so, you know, as a little, because I was an orphan and shit, so I didn't realize how good I was at that year. I didn't understand. But I was really scary. I was really scary on guitar. But yeah, it's just stupid. But going back to the tube amp things, you know, if you're a gigging musician, if you can afford it and you like the way it feels, great. But the audience can't tell the difference, especially if they're fucking doing bar gigs. They don't fucking know the difference. Like, you're gonna have like 3 fucking nerds be like, oh, well, he didn't have a tube amp and he's using a fucking, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. No one cares about you. You're not paying us. So, I mean, you know, I would always suggest, if you're a gigging musician, just go with solid state. The technology is so good that like 95% of the people are not gonna know or care. It's only the nerds, and the nerds aren't buying drinks, and the nerds aren't paying the bills. That's just my point, you know, like. Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you're comfortable and you can afford it, and like my band had roadies, so like, you know, I can fucking have a fucking double stack, and like, you know, they would carry it for me. You know, like, you know, I had fucking people like, you know. But like, if you're just, you know what I'm trying to say, like, play what feels good, because if you feel good, the audience is going to respond good. That's what I learned really young, you know? It's more like you have to feel comfortable and have like command over what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're playing. So you want to play the thing that makes you feel the best, you know? That's why I hate this idea of the in-ears monitors and all this shit. Like, we didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't have click tracks. It's like, either you fucking can play this shit or you can't. But, and because I'm old, you know what I mean? But, it's most important that you play what makes you feel good, because it's like psychic energy. Like you're projecting the energy to the crowd. So if you don't feel right, you're not going to sell. You have to sell it. And if you don't sell yourself, you can't sell the crowd. It's just not going to happen. So always play. But the truth is, though, let's be fucking real. I mean, like if you get a line 6, I don't like the Cortex stuff. It's delay. But the line 6 stuff, no one's going to fucking know. You know what I mean? They're not going to know. You know what I mean? But but I always tell people if you play that kind of music and the tube amp is what you like, play what feels good. For me, the tube amp can't cut it, because once you get to like 200 BPM and you're playing like really it's like who fucking plays that? Like I was playing nerd music, so like there's a point where the tube amp can't keep up with me. It just won't keep up. It just doesn't do it. Like at this speed. What? That's fine. When you start going to, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, bro. Like you're playing like black metal, like. It doesn't work. The tube amp just dies. And I'm not saying tube amps aren't good. I'm just saying like the right tool for the right job. You know what I mean? Like, people think like, oh, you do. Like, no, I don't think music's a competition. Like, I think that you need to have a saw and a drill, and you need to know what you need your shit for. Like, if I was playing like an old school like blues band or like some like you know what I'm saying, like a period music that I have a speed limit. I totally pick the tube amp if I could afford it. 100%. It feels better. It sounds more like, it has that like imperfection that makes it like real. But to be honest, like I know I can pull it off at a line 6. It'd be 90%. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be good enough that I would feel good doing it, and no one's going to fucking know, especially if they're drunk. Especially if they're fucking drunk, they're not going to know the difference. But there'll be fucking 5 internet nerds like, he's just using the... You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, he jerk off. But yeah, like when you're playing like death metal and grindcore and like fucking like black metal, like tube amp doesn't cut it. Like especially with the harmonics and stuff, like, but I just noticed it immediately because, like, I was working in the studio. We had 45 fucking heads. I got to play every single head that was available, Well, the only thing that's acceptable to trade a guitar for is a motorcycle, so I will forgive you. I've had a Kazuki Katana. I've been riding so 11 years now. I haven't had a car in over a decade. I've only had a motorcycle. So I'm definitely a motorcycle guy. You know what I mean? And I haven't been able to ride my bike since I had the surgery. I'm going to put it, I hope it starts up. God fucking willing. Oh, yeah. The fucking, the Marshall fucking JCMs are fucking perfect. Like, perfect for that shit. Like, that's like the sound. That's like literally the sound. You know what I mean? Get that, a fucking big muffin, a wah-wah, and you're fucking like, you're good to go. Or like a metal zone and fucking put in the effects loop. That's the shit. The Marshall, like, that was my first real, like, guitar amp I ever bought was a Marshall. And they're really good, Especially with the Celestion, the old ones, the Celestians, they're fucking nasty. Yeah, that's the sound. But you can emulate it. In 2026, you can emulate that and get 95%. And if you get like a line 6 or something like that has that kind of like fast, you're not going to feel the difference. But there's something about having a Marshall with the Celestians that you know what I mean? I can't explain it. It's like when you find that like that perfect pussy that like is like a wet glove, it just fits right. Like, how else do you explain that to somebody who doesn't play? Because it's not even just like, it's like a feeling. You know what I mean? Like when you're on stage, yeah. You know, I would recommend the Line 6. You don't need the Helix. Which is it? Not the Stomp. There's a cheaper one than the Stomp. The Stomp is $600. The Go. It's $600, but like you can use that for the rest of your fucking life and be happy. The Line 6 Pod Go is $600, but you can use that and be fucking good. Like someone like you that's doing that kind of music, you don't need the fucking Line 6 Stadium or the Helix. Or, like I sprung for this because like, you know, during COVID, I'm getting back into music with the album. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get the, you know, because I've been a Line 6 junkie for my whole life, and that's like my sound. But like the fucking the Pod Go, you can get them used for like $350, $400, and you'll never need another pedal board in your life. You don't need anything else in your entire life. And I don't care what anybody says, the Line 6 delay is the best. Like some of like the modern guitar tones, you could say the Cortex is better, but the Line 6 delay is fucking awesome. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's like creamy. Yeah, I have two different delays on this. Here's my one delay. Here's the other delay. Here's the other one. And here's some reverbs. Just a reverb. No delay, just reverb. This is a room reverb. Hold on. Let's put the other the creamy reverb on. Hold on, I'll show you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like honestly, if you're in a gigging band and you have your setup and you feel good, there's no reason to change it. Only fucking nerds will tell you to change it. Like you're making money, you're fucking playing out, everyone's having fun. Do it. Like, the feeling is the most important thing. You know what I mean? But I would say like if you were gonna fucking invest, I was just telling him if you're gonna buy anything, check this fucking thing out. This is the only thing I would suggest you check out. All that. Dude, you're in a gigging band? Check that little piece of shit out. Dude, $65? You won't need anything else. Like, yo, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. A Marshall MG Gold Series, a better amp? Let's take a look at it. I don't know. For you, no. I think for you, the Fender would be better because it has built-in effects. And I think for what you're trying to do, the Fender has built-in effects, and you'll have the pedal board I told you to get. And if you don't have, you can like you're better with the Fender amp. Marshalls are great, but they're not as reliable as Fender, in my opinion. I've never seen I've literally thrown both of those amps at people. And Marshalls break, and it's weird, like the bias it's very, it's weird. I can't explain it, but the Marshalls, they're great amps, but they're not as stable as the Fender. From what I remember being in the studio. Like, the Fender amps, were like Tonka trucks. You know what I mean? But they're both good. You can get either one of them, and if you get the Pocket Master, you'll be good. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think the Fender is a safer bet. I think that it'll last you a longer time. And if you get the Pocket Master, like I told you, you're not going to need anything else for a very long time. Like a really long time. You know, like, unless you plan on doing gigs, then you might want to get a bigger, like, but, you know, even then, you know, you can even get away with just having that and putting a microphone in front of it. Like, you know what I mean? It depends on what you're trying to do. But for your house and just like, you're 55, you said, right? You're not going to need, just to learn songs and jam to the radio, you're not going to need anything else. You'll be really happy with that. Because like the Pocket Master thing, like you literally can get any sound you want. Like delays and fucking like guitar amps and like, it's just, you don't need anything else. You know what I mean? You're not trying to fucking record like, you know, albums and compete with fucking people, you know? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like a Fender and the, you know, anything, honestly, both of those amps are good. But just remembering my life, I had 2 fucking Marshall amps that died. I worked in a recording studio for fucking 1997 to 2007. And then I had my own studio from 2007 to 2012. I've never seen a Fender amp die in my life. I've seen multiple Marshall amps. The buttons pop off. They start acting weird. There's buzzing. I've never had that problem with a Fender amp. So, you know, I'm not like, you know, I was a decent engineer, but I'm not like some super, like, I'm a little autistic, so I don't like remember model names and things like that. Like, I'm very good with theory, but I'm like, something with my brain doesn't remember, like, useful information, like model numbers and baseball cards. I don't remember that, but theory I'm really good with. But I can tell you, like, I've never seen a Fender amp fail. And I've seen Marshall amps fail. So, I've never, even though, like, you know, Shure products, like, they, you know, they don't always sound the best, but I've never seen one of them break down. I still have a fucking SM57 and SM58 from 1996. And they still fucking work. You know, so, like, I trust, like, the Fender, Shure, and Focusrite stuff. I trust them. Line 6, I have all my Line 6 stuff has never failed on me. I haven't even turned this fucking Line 6 off in a year. Like, I haven't even turned it off. So, like, these are the things I trust, you know? Just, you know, it's the only thing I can tell you is what I believe in, you know, but you have to go and look for yourself, because I want you to be like, oh, this jerk off on the internet told me to get this thing and it sucks. Like, I want you to go look for yourself, you know? But that Pocket Master thing, bro, I fucking wish I had that. Like, when I was growing up. Even now, I'm planning on getting one for the summer just to have it. Because, like, there's people who want me to go play with them, and I'm not taking the fucking $1,700 fucking floorboards and play some bullshit cover songs. I'm gonna fucking pay $65 and get the Pocket Master and go fucking play. You know? Like, I'm fucking, like, bringing out my fucking fancy shit for some bar. Like, fuck you. Like, every once in a while, like, you know, people ask me, oh, could you play this, you know, and I'll just, like, you know, I'll learn whatever it is, like, cause, you know, because for me, it's easy because it was my job for so long. Like, even though I'm retired now from music, I still can, like, pick up, like, whatever bullshit they're playing, you know? But this guy wants me to go fucking play in the town I'm in. I met him at the, you know, local restaurant. Oh, you play music? Can you play, you know, help us out and play? I'm like, yeah, you know, so I'm waiting for him to send me whatever. But if I'm going to do the gig, I'm not bringing my fucking rack or my, like, I have underneath here my band's racks. I have an 11 rack, a fucking Line 6, the pod rack, a Furman power conditioner, and I don't even know what's on the bottom. I think it's a fucking Alesis effects rack underneath it. No, dude, the Pocket Master is fucking dope. Dude. And I saw demos of, like, gigging musicians that are, like, put it into their pedal. You know how, like, you know, people have analog pedal boards, and they fucking put it It's crazy. What that thing can do for $65 is fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting. It's I can't. It bothers me that like that technology is so cheap. So like, I would tell you like honestly, if I was you, I would put that in your because you can like get the extra little effects that you might be missing from your like rack. And it works as an interface, and it has an 8-hour battery pack, and it has a tuner, and I think it can actually store MP3s. I think. I don't remember, because I haven't seen it in a couple of months. It's fucking stupid! Like, that's why I taught for Sam Ash for 10 years, okay? I played professionally for fucking 16 years, okay? I worked in a recording studio for 10 years, had my own studio for 5 years. Like, I'm not like the top expert, but I've been around, you know what I mean? I have like 20 album credits, you know? Like, I've been around. I'm not like the best at anything, but like, I know a little bit. That fucking Pocket Master is fucking retarded, bro. Like, it's an interface, so you don't need a Focusrite to record your shit, okay? It has a tuner. It has IR capability that can compete with a Line 6 or fucking, you know, almost with the Cortex, like the fucking, what do they call that, I forgot the name of the processing they do it. But it's like that fucking nano shit, like the like next level fucking IR stuff. It's like it's almost that good. And it's $65 fucking dollars, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I was telling this guy Misfits. I think it does the NAM files. I think it does. I'm not sure. But I remember when because I got it for one of my friends, their son was getting like, you know, for their birthday, so I was trying to find the best thing. And I went looking at all the reviews. When I saw that, I'm like, holy shit. Like, the sounds, like, cause I was, you know, I listened to like 10 different reviews from like professional musicians and like they're all talking about. And the stuff you can do with that's fucking stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, I think it's the NAM files. But there's another thing, not the NAM files. Is it NAM files? That has like that, like, it's like better than IR. It's like the fucking, like, maybe it is NAM files. Because I'm a Line 6. I haven't really been paying attention. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'll tell you what I know and I don't know. I haven't been keeping up because it's moving too fast for me. But I can tell you for shit sure, that Pocket Master is fucking dope, and it has an 8-hour battery pack. Like you can literally go busking with a fucking mini amp and like. You literally can just, like, with a mini amp and a self-powered mini amp and a self-powered fucking... You can go play anywhere. You go to the fucking beach and get, like... It's stupid. Yeah, no, there's something... What's a Cortex use? It's not just regular IRs. There's, like, another, like... There's another, like, protocol for, like, doing emulation that's, like, a higher resolution than normal IRs. I forgot what it's called. It's not like a regular impulse response. It's like some kind of like fucking quantum mechanics shit. I don't fucking know. But it's like a little better than the normal IR stuff. Let me grab another beer while you answer that question. Be back 20 seconds. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little better than the normal IR stuff. I think the Line 6 Stadium is using it now. Or did they come up with their own shit? But yeah, like, the average gigging musician is never going to need more than the Pocket Master. It's just stupid. It's fucking stupid, bro. So if I was going to give any recommendations, like right now, if I had to go get a setup, I would get the Pocket Master. It's disgusting. Like, any gigging musician, like, should have that. $65 fucking dollars. You can just get that thing. You can upload. It's like, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Oh, I gotta play this really fast. Sorry, I haven't played anything all night. My warm-up song. Oops. What did you say? Oh, never mind. I can't play with these fucking glasses on. Ever since this surgery, like my eyes are like, cause I only have one eye, and I put the glasses on, like the guitar does like this weird fucking thing, it fucking trips me out. There we go. That was fucking terrible. I totally shit the bed. But I went to get some bar food before and I had a couple of shots and then a couple of beers, so I have an excuse, but that was terrible. But thanks. I'm just having fun. I really just come here because it's like my relaxing time, you know? Oh, this is AI track is pretty good. It's a little crazy, but let's see if I can pull it off. I can't see. Sorry. Wait. Oh, thanks. I'm pretty drunk. I'm having a good time, so. Yeah. I had 4 shots of whiskey, 2 beers, onion rings and pierogies, and 3 beers. So, I like that. Some of the AI slop is not so bad, you know? People complain about some of it, but like some of the AI stuff that comes up, I like it, you know? Like that one I've done like maybe 8 times, maybe 10 times. This one probably about like 8 times, I think. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't make it. I never heard this one before. close. I got close. What is it? Oh, no doubt, bro. Yeah, you're very welcome. I hope you get the Pocket Master, whatever the fuck it is. Salud. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm like a geek on that thing, but I really hope people listen to me and actually get that thing because it's really fucking good. So, good luck with your gigs, bro. All right, what am I doing here? What's the next fucking? No, we did that. We did it already. I don't want to play any more AI shit. Can I get like a normal fucking jam track, please? Hold on. Also play. Super Sling. Should I replace the ones that came with? Okay, so you just got. Here's the thing. I personally think Ernie Balls. I've been using the same strings for a long time. They're like the most stable so far. I can't tell if the adjustment the guy did is the Marzio problem. I would just beat the fuck out of those strings because you're just practicing anyway. Just keep tuning it up. And if you're using a tuner, it doesn't matter. I would practice, what I would do if I was you, is use the tuner and get your, I tune down a whole step. So my A string is a G string. So don't listen to me. But my point is, get your A string in tune, or your E string in tune, and then learn to tune harmonics. And like learn to tune like that, or learn to tune from here. Like actually practice tuning. That's what I would suggest you do. Like beat the fuck out of those strings. Like, you know, and you should have also a cloth like this. And another thing that's invaluable is this stuff. And you can't get this on Amazon, unfortunately. But you definitely need string grease. And people be like, I don't like, if you're a beginner, you want string grease, okay? And you can use any kind of, like, string grease there is. You can get, like, whatever's on Amazon to be fine. But you definitely want string grease because it's going to help you build the calluses properly, not rip your skin off. It'll make your life a lot easier. You know what I mean? Same as, like, you know, violinists have resin. Guitar players need string grease. You know what I mean? So any kind of string grease will do. You know, like that's the brand that I use. I've used that for 20 fucking years. But you can get anything from Amazon as long as it's something. You know what I mean? So that way, like, as you're learning, you're building your calluses and they're not ripping apart. But since you're just learning how to play, don't change the strings yet. Like, just beat the fuck out of them and keep tuning the guitar. Like, if it goes out of tune, tune it again. And it's good because it's going to force you to hear when it's out of tune. So that's actually a part of practicing that people like don't pay attention to. Like when it sounds wrong, you know it's wrong and tune up. And don't be afraid to constantly be tuning. The only trick I would tell you, I can't show you now because you're locked, but when you're tuning the guitar, always tune under the note and then tune up to the note. I don't know if you, I don't know what you know. I'm not trying to be a dick, but always tune underneath and then make sure you're tuning up to the note. Don't be over the note on the tuner and then drop down to it because there'll be slack in the nut and then it'll just go out of tune again. So that might be why your guitar's going out of tune because the Geos don't have a locking nut. So make sure that you're underneath it and you tune up. That's why it's called tuning up. Okay? But because a lot of people that get a guitar and they're like, well, my guitar won't stay in tune, and they're tuning down to the note and then they play and it slacks. You know? But aside from that, it's a brand new guitar. Pull the strings. Like, pull them and like, go like this. I'm gonna fucking pull my guitar out of tune. We go like that. And like stretch them out. You know? I just fucked my guitar up, but you need to do that. But it was worth it because I helped you out, so it's fine. No doubt. YouTube really likes this fucking pretty ass track. I sent it to us like 5 times already. We've done this too many times this week. I can't do it again. My problem with my autism is it was like the first time I hear a track, I get like a melody in my head, and I always get stuck on it, and like I try to break away from it, and I get fucked up. I don't want to hear it anymore. All right, let's see if we can find something new. What's it called? Dirty Southern Rock? What the fuck is that? scary stuff. Let's try neoclassical. No, let's try today. Anything new coming up? Neoclassical, 11 hours ago. Okay, 17 views. This is new. Hopefully this is good. Come on, give me something good, you scumbags. Oh my god! I've actually done that on this channel before, and that's just terrible. Dude, it's 2026, you can't play that bad. Like, oh my god. I hope I can find that jam so I can do that and scare this fucking dude to never play again. Hold on, I know that track. We've done it before. We've done that before. I know we've done that before, and that was fucking terrible. I want to find it now. No, that's not it. Hold on. Whatever. I hope it pops up, because I want to fucking play that now and fix it. Come on. We've done that before. 100% we've done it before. We've done over 300 tracks in this stream already. I don't know. I want to find that track and fix it. Hold on. Let's see if we can maybe put it in the description. Never mind, whatever. Let's do this one. I want the one I heard. Because the guy played it so bad, I want to play it. Okay, you know, I want that fucking Symphony X track that used to come up, and I haven't seen it in forever. What's this? F harmonic minor? What's this one? That's pretty terrible. What did it say? Velvet Jazz Fusion. It literally says neoclassical backing track and says Velvet 10 hours ago. Or 10 hours, it's new. Let's try this one. Velvet Jazz. Why not? What the fuck? What the fuck is Velvet Jazz? Is that even a thing? Velvet Jazz. enough. Me making believe I'm a jazz guy is not good. That's when you know I've drank too much. That's when you know I fucking got too far. You know when I start playing the fucking, what was it called, Velvet Jazz, you know I've gone too far. You know, I'm going to have one more beer, because why not? I have to teach tomorrow, and tomorrow's going to be a hard day for me. So I'm going to have one more beer and make noise. And then, what time is it? It's still a little early. I can hang out till 11:30. Let me go grab another beer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. right, beer power. Itchy. Okay, that's 10 beers in. Give me some fucking shreddy stuff. This is fucking... I know, Appa, I'm wasting my beer. Some happy fucking blues? What is this shit? What do you say? Sorry, I can't see. This is the kind of stuff you like to play? The major stuff? I can do more major stuff if it helps you. With the major stuff, like I'm sure you know some theory already. So this is G major. I just do it by ear. So for me, it's gonna be A major. So F sharp minor. So F sharp pentatonic, but you're playing on the E on that's their note, and you just play chord tones. That's basically it. The thing with the major pentatonic stuff is generally they always go to like the sixth, but it's basically the minor scale. You know? So you just, if you think about it, like when you're playing major, you're gonna wind up on the turnaround or like the second half is always gonna be minor, almost always. You can just go. And it's pretty easy. Hey, major. crazy, Tay? What's up, bruh? And if it helps you, I'll play more like major stuff if that's what you like, because you know it's practice for me. If you can learn how to play, it'll help you. I'll do it. See someone text. Okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go. So, hellscapes for you. Don't get, I'll pull out the 7th string and just do disgusting fucking shit show. You work on your chords. So do you know the basic, like, 6 cowboy chords? Only put you, G major, C major, D major, E minor. Oh, I'm sorry. G major, C major, D major, F major, E minor, A minor, and D minor. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything else than that. Like, it's G major, C major, F major, D major, and then A minor, E minor, and D minor. You don't need any more cowboy chords than that. Like, for those chords, you can play a million songs. And if you want to just learn songs fast, just play a power chord. You can play it like this and just play 2 notes. Or play it like this. I prefer to play it like this, but you can play it. Like, first song you should learn is Wild Thing. In the correct key, it's over here. So, yeah. The hardest thing is to learn in the beginning, is to not play too hard. If you're playing an electric, look at the color of your fingernails, and they should barely change color. If you can get it to not change color, you're doing good. Because you can actually bend the strings out of tune from pressing too hard. So if you look at my finger, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but like, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. You can actually bend the string a half step by pressing it too hard. So you want to press as lightly as possible, and you want to pick as lightly as possible, which sounds crazy because you think, I have to no. Don't do that. You want to play the least amount possible, and then once you get used to that, then you can add the weight of your arm to make the string make the sound. Never use muscle to play guitar. Ever. It's like the worst thing you can do from the beginning. So, that's like the first thing. And for chords, power chords is the most important thing, because if you can play a power chord, you can play a million songs, because you don't, you can get away with playing just this. If it says G, and it won't sound great, but it won't sound bad. Guitar is the easiest instrument to not really know a lot and sound good. It's like amazing how you get away with shit. But my whole guitar technique is about like everything is super economy. So I don't know, you've probably been looking at stuff online, and I don't do anything that the new guys are doing. I don't do pick slanting. I don't do any. Everything I do is super the least amount I could possibly do, because I'm a lazy drunk. So my thing is a 15-degree pick angle, and I barely use any pick. This is my main secret, is that you'll almost don't see any pick coming out. And I don't anchor my hand, I let my hand rest. So like when I'm strumming, it's even, and then what I'll do is I'll palm mute the top strings with this and the bottom strings with this. So people have all these weird techniques, and I learned on my own. So for me, the top 3 strings are muted by this finger, and the bottom 3 strings are muted by this. So if you hear me like, see, like this is muting the top, and then when I want to open the mutes, I just arc my wrist. So it's like, you know, so that's why I'm able to get it so clean, because when I do these sweeps, like this side of my fingers, my palm is pressing on this, I'm resting on it. My ring finger is resting on the strings. That keeps me flat. So it sounds like this. So the top 3, it's like I cut the guitar. I have a 7-string, so the bottom 3 and the top 4. Top 4 on my right hand, and the bottom 3 on my left hand. And it's like this. If I turn sideways, it might be better for you to see what I'm talking about. Can you see that? Yeah. So if I play, I don't know. So here's the deal. The back humbucker is for most of what you're going to play, like for rhythm stuff. This front humbucker is really only for like jazzy bullshit and sweeping. Like, so what I do is like, for instance, if I'm playing like a run, I use the front pickup. Like, listen to the difference. Bottom pickup. The back humbucker is good for like rhythm and for pitch harmonics. Like, so like most of the time, like I'd say 70% of the time, the back pickup's the way you're going to go. The middle pickup is the single coil. It sounds like a Stratocaster and gives you like a very thin sound. So this is the middle pickup. Here's a back pickup. Here's a front pickup. You can hear it's very bassy. So think of like the front is the bass, the back is the treble, and the middle is like the shitty fucking Stratocaster sound. Like that piece of shit sound that nobody likes, except if you're playing like Strat blues. Now, I don't know if the Geo has a 5-way switch. If it has a 5, if you can click, I don't know how many switches the Geo has, but if you click it 3 times or 5 times. So if it has 3 times, it's humbucker, single, humbucker. If it's 5, it's humbucker, single, single, humbucker. So you should check that. I don't remember. I think it's a 5-way switch. I haven't played a Geo in 20 years. But they're good guitars. I mean, I'd be fine with playing with that. It's 5. Okay, so you actually have 3 single coils. And you'll notice it sounds thin and it sounds hissy. It has like a sound to it, and it's very thin. So for like 70% of your playing is going to be the front and the back. Don't even worry about the other ones. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. But most of the time, just put it on the back. If you're playing like metal stuff or like, just the back one's going to be fine. The front and the back are all you need. But like I would suggest, like, you know, I'm a nerd. Learn to sit in the classical position. Like this is my footstool. And since your first guitar, I would suggest, like, guitars are meant to be sat on the left leg, like this. And it should be about 15 degrees. And this leg holds it from sliding back. This leg just sits and rests, and you should be able to let go of the guitar. Like, I'm drunk, I'm drinking beer, I'm talking to you, I don't have to worry about holding the guitar. If you have to worry about holding the guitar, it's like how much energy is being wasted just holding it. Because if you play like cowboy style like this, you're sitting there holding the guitar with your armpit. And you can learn to play like that, but it's always compensating. And like, you know, people like Paul Gilbert, they're great. But, you know, as good as Paul Gilbert is, I play faster than him. You know what I mean? He's nasty as fuck. I'm not trying to diss him, but playing in the classical position, it's like, I 30% of my efforts, I don't have to do anything. You know? I don't need a strap. I don't have to hold the guitar. You know? So I say learn like this, if you can. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Because most guitars are made like this. Especially like the Ibanez, so perfectly, the horn is perfect. But you do need a footstool. If you don't have a footstool, you can take your right foot and turn it sideways and put your left foot on top of it like this. So your right foot's crooked and you put your left foot on top. And that'll make your life easier. Because like I had to do that for a long time and I didn't have a footstool. But the whole point of like in your first couple of weeks is you want to use the least amount of effort to make the guitars make a sound. That means the least amount of motion. Don't do any crooked motions. Everything should be relaxed. Your hands should be relaxed. Least amount of pressure on the fingers. So that like from the very beginning, you're trying to do the least amount possible. Like typing. You don't fucking bang the keyboard. You know what I mean? That's like the most important thing. You know, if you're sitting there like choking the notes, you're not only gonna hurt yourself, it sounds like shit. You know what I mean? You'll hear it because like it sounds like you're choking it, and the notes are always out of tune. Because you know, when you first touch a guitar, it's painful, and like you're like, oh, I gotta press, and you don't know how hard to press. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? But I always tell when I used to teach is look at your nails, and if like more than an eighth of your nail is changing color, you're pressing too hard. Like if any more than like the very tip is the blood's being pushed out, it's way too hard. The way that I used to teach it actually is I would tell my students, touch the string and make it not make noise, and then keep pressing it until you find the bare minimum. See? That's bare minimum. And get that bare minimum feeling in your head. So like, it's like, you know, like the fucking pussy hair. Like literally a pussy hair of like, you push too hard. It's like the most, like I can't stress you enough. If you learn that in the first month, it will save you years of stupid. Because a lot of people, they start playing and they're just like fucking like, and they're looking at their hands and they're dancing. No. Like, you want to make it so that you don't even see your hands moving. Like, you see people do like arpeggios like I do, like, you know, they like, your fingers should never move. Like, if you can make it so your fingers don't move, you're never gonna play shit like that. If I'm playing chords, like, yo, whatever. There's like an imaginary wall, and I don't let my fingers come up past the wall. I don't want you to see what I'm doing. I want you to hear what I'm doing, not see what I'm doing. So like the whole goal is like, don't let anybody see your movements. Like a ninja. Shinobi no moto. Like shadowless ninja. There you go. Free guitar lessons for fucking goons. But yeah, if you can get that down the first 30 days, you'll accelerate so fast because you'll be using so little energy. Your life will be easier. You'll say, "Thank you, Cynthia. You're fucking cool, man. Thank you." You sent me $500 like the other guy said. Emotional synthwave. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'll show this. Money, bro. I'm only kidding. Stop. Bro, I'm only kidding. You don't give me any money. It was a joke. It was a joke because the other asshole said he's going to send me $500. I don't want your money, bro. I appreciate you, but don't send me your money. Just send me a video of you learn how to play guitar. I'd be happy. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it, but I don't want your money, bro. It'll make me happy that, like, a dude's learning how to play guitar and didn't get ripped off and like is like not hurting himself. I'll be very happy. Come back 3 months from now and be like, "Hey man, I did it." And I'll be happy. And if you want to send me money, I'm not gonna say no, but I don't want your money. That's not why I do this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about that. I don't care about the views and the money. Like I come to hang out. You know what I mean? You seem cool. I have one more beer. One more. I gotta teach 4 hours tomorrow. I need to sleep shit through the night, so I need it. There we go. What's up, buddy? I appreciate you, though. It's a thought that counts. It's a thought that counts, you know? Hey, man, you want to send me $20 for beer? I ain't gonna say no. But don't be sending me no fucking 500. I don't need that. I don't need it, so I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm okay. But like, you know, like if my autism can save somebody, I'm very happy with that. You know what I mean? But like, you know, if you pay attention to like how I'm doing the stuff, it actually help you a lot. You know, because you're gonna see a lot of people like on the internet. They say they know that they really don't. They don't think about efficiency. They just copy other people, and it's good. But there's a lot of like weird stuff. You know, I don't want to diss anybody, but it's like there's a lot of bullshit on the internet. Let's see what's next. No, we did this already. No, we're not doing that. That's gay. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I don't know any songs. So I went to school for music. I have a degree in fucking music education and engineering. But I don't know a single fucking song. Everything I do is by ear. I write my own songs. Like, my whole thing was I wanted to write my own music. And in the 90s, early 2000s, like, playing covers wasn't cool. Like, okay. In New York, there was not a big cover band scene. It was like, it was frowned upon to play covers. You know what I mean? So we didn't do that. Like, copying, like I learned to play, like, when I learned to play drums, like, there was no, like, standard in the old days. Like, it was like you figured it out yourself and you had your own style. It's not like now, you know, and I've never learned a song. Okay, I'm lying. I'm sorry. When I first started playing guitar in 96, 95, late 95, 96, I learned Green Day, Nirvana, whatever was on the radio at the time. I learned like 5 or 10 songs because I was in like a shitty little band. But after I got to music school, the only thing I played was Bach and like jazz standards I had for school. And then when I got out of college, I just played original stuff and like bands from the like local bands that wanted me to session for them. I played their music, but I've never learned a full song of anything. You know? But I'm not saying it's wrong, but the thing is like a lot of musicians learn how to play, guitar players especially, by learning somebody else's songs and then they get technique from that. I didn't do that. I went to college, I learned like music theory, I learned and I looked at it as martial arts. To me, it was like scales and chords or like karate forms, and then like improvising is like sparring, and that's how I look at music. So like I never learned like I could learn physically. I understand the theory of like how to play notes, so like I can learn anything I need to learn, but I always felt like it was like wrong to play somebody's music who's still alive. You know what I mean? Because I want to do my own thing. Now, if you're a hobby musician, it's fine. You know what I mean? But for me, it was like, I only played music because I had stuff in my head I wanted to play. You know, like crazy fucking nerd music that nobody cares about. That's the only reason I did it. It's a little weird. Well, judging by what you seem to like to play, this is my advice to you. You learn... only focus on E minor and G major, okay? Learn the pentatonic scale in all 5 positions. Learn the major scale in all 7 positions. That's it. And spend 6 months, 3 to 6 months of every single day, spend 10 to 30 minutes doing pentatonic scales. Like, do that for 30 fucking minutes. Or like, just do all 7 of those. Like, I don't practice it like that anymore, but it's like, I haven't practiced in years, but like it's motor memory. But the point is, spend 10 to 20 minutes a day with no amplifier. Just go through the five pentatonics and 7 modes, 7 positions of the major scale, in G minor and E major. G major, E minor. Drunk, sorry. If you can do that, you now know every single key on the fucking guitar. You don't need melodic minor. You're not playing gay jazz. You only need minor pentatonic and major, the major modes. And then once you get all the major modes, play every single position on G. So if you learn Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, and then you move them over. So it's like, here's Ionian, and I'm going to play Dorian, and I'm just moving every position back. If you can do that, you'll be able to play literally anything you're ever going to play in your entire life. E minor, G major is the same thing. The relative major minor. And then after that, you learn your 1, 4, 5 progressions, like basic blues. And then 1, 6, 4, 5. And once you learn that and you understand the Nashville number system thing, you can play anything. It's you don't need any more than that. You'll never need more than that in your entire life. Unless you're you want to play fucking geek music for fucking sausage parties. You know what I mean? You'll never, you don't have to fucking fix your, I understand what you mean. But you're never going to need more than that. It's only fucking, guitar nerds and fucking sausage fucking factories that need more than that shit. You're never going to need more than that. And here's a little secret. For instance, if you're looking at E minor, let's just say G minor, okay? That would be A sharp major. I'm only showing you here because it's easy for you to see. Okay? If you play E minor, G major. If you learn those 2 patterns, let's move it up. We're going to do it in A. Okay? A minor, C major. If you're playing in a minor key, you have 1, 4, 5, or 1, 6, 4, 5, or 1, 6, 2, 5. That's your chords, the bass notes. Do the major. Understanding these 2 little boxes, if you can understand how chords work from the root note, forget all these big chords. Forget that shit. The only thing that matters is the note name and the root note, the one note. If you can remember the one note and give it a number and start to hear what the number does, if you're in minor, it's this. If you're in major, it's this. Once you can see a chord progression in that, that's 1, 5, 6, 4, right? Half of the entire 90s alternative rock is 1, 5, 6, 4. Once you understand that everything is just a root note, and you can just hear root notes, everything is easy. And you break it down to this, either it's a minor or it's a major. And if you get that, your brain is oh my God, I can play everything. Because there's no way, come on, I'm old and I'm drunk and I'm just listening to the song for the first time and I'm sounding kind of close. Even when I'm doing all this fancy bullshit, all I'm thinking of is the downbeat. That's all I'm thinking of. And then everything else is me connecting, figure there's dun, 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 dun. There's 4 notes. And then in between those 4 notes, I can put 2 or 4 notes. Or sometimes 8 notes. I'm going to be really retarded. But it's just an arc. Does that make sense? So when I'm doing a sweet arpeggio, I'm hearing. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm hearing. I'm not hearing because you can't follow that. right? But you'll never need to play that fast because this is nerd music. You know what I mean? Most people just want to play like for their friends and play the bar. You don't need to play nerd music. But, oh, no doubt. Oh, Crazy Tay, hold on a second. Before you go, let me give you something nice. You want something disgusting. I've been nerding out. 1 second. Here, 1 month ago, something new. Just for him, something disgusting. There you go, bro. Have a good night. He likes that kind of crazy shit. That's like my favorite style to play. It's like that and like black metal. Like black metal is a little more like melodic-y stuff. But whatever. You gotta give Crazy Tay his little send off. I don't know if he's even still here, but whatever. But yeah, that's my advice. I'm glad you can see that. So like when I'm normally playing a solo, I've already programmed in my head. Okay, is it major or minor? If it's major or minor, I immediately go to major. Is this right or minor? I figure out which one it is, and then I hear in my head, okay, where's the 1 and the 5? You know, what I mean, and where's the 6? And once I hear that, you know, it's like it's pretty easy for me to like follow along. And I look at it as like 1, and because 1, 3, and 6 are all tonic notes, and 2, 4, 5, 7 are all the same chord. Like, I don't think you'd be playing anything that crazy, but let's find something simple. D minor emotional rock. So here's, for me it's going to be E, but I'm tuning the whole set down. So you see the shape. make sense? Like, I just take this little brick shape, right? Same minor shape. Put on an E. It's actually a D chord, but I'm tuning the whole step down. Now, I already know underneath that's a Phrygian mode. But if you can see this one fragment, when you learn all 7 positions, you're going to see that fragment over and over and over again. So I'm playing this. You see the fragment? It's a minor fragment. So there's only 2 you need to really know. So once I get that fragment, does that make sense? The whole scale is this. Another cool thing to practice as soon as you're learning, because you're just learning, is in your head hum the notes. So you go like, la, 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 la. So you go like, doesn't matter if you can sing good. Do it in your head. You don't have to sing it out loud. Do it in your head as you're playing the notes. Because over time, you keep doing that and you keep like forcing yourself to like hear it in your head as you sing it in your head. Kind of like you're talking to yourself. You'll connect your hand to that note. Yeah, it takes a little, it doesn't take as long as you think if you practice like this. So like if you take 10 minutes to 20 minutes every single day and do your basic scales and sing it in your head. 3 months is a long time of doing that every day for 10 minutes. Everybody has 10 minutes. The problem is people like, oh, I practice 4 hours one day and you don't practice for a month. And, you know, like, it's 10 minutes of focused practice. Because like the stuff you'd be fine like this. saying? Like, nothing crazy. And, like, people like, oh, wow, you play guitar. And all I did was play a fucking power chord. That's basically the whole fucking thing. That was the whole solo just now. It was just a power chord. Like, I'll do it again. You can see what I'm talking about. You see how stupid it is? It's fucking stupid. So guitar's like the easiest instrument to play, like not know a lot, but if you pay attention, you can like sound really good. No doubt. I'm gonna finish this beer and I'm gonna get out of here myself. Have a good night, buddy. I hope your dog pisses well. I've done the Lord's work. I've saved another guitar player from a decade of stupid. You done, Appa? You want me to hang out with you, I know. I know, you missed me. I know. You need daddy. Don't look at me like that. He gives me a look like he wants to eat my fucking soul. Alright, I think I'm done. What time is it? Oh, 12 o'clock. Alright. I have to teach tomorrow. You ready, Appa? You want Daddy to go home? Can he keep playing or should I go with you? Go with you? Okay, I'll go with you. Okay. Want me to go hang out with you, Apple? I don't hear you. Want me to go out, you want me to go with you? Purr's not enough. Am I done, Appa? Okay, I'm done. Have a good night, whoever's lurking. Peace out. Are you back? Appa, can I hang out for a minute? What do you think? Okay, I can hang out for another minute. I'm going to finish my beer. I got to teach at 12 o'clock, but I wake up at 5:30 every morning, no matter what time I go to sleep. And I'm like getting back in shape now, because after the surgery, I got cleared to work out. I wasn't feeling well. So this is like my first like actual, like I did 2 weeks of prehab. So this is my first week really working out. You can probably see it from compared to last week. I'm getting in shape all of a sudden. But my body's not happy with me. You know, I'm almost 50 and my body's like telling me, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, what do you think this is? Like, you know, like my body's like, dude, we don't want to do this anymore. Like, we're done with this life. You know? I'm already like 10 years past the age when I pen down to, I go to bend something, I go to bend down to pick something up, I go, oh, you know? When I sit down, I go, oh. Every fucking time you sit down, you're like, oh. And, you know, that's where we're at in life, you know? Oh, no problem. And, you know, I'm glad to help. If, you know, my fucking 20 years of bullshit helps people, I'm very happy. If you want to send me beer money someday, I'll be happy, but don't worry about sending me money. I'm not rich, but like my bills are paid. I don't need money. Have a good night, bro. All right, I'll go hang out. The cat's giving me the look. You want me to go, right? You want me to go hang out with you? Okay. All right, the cat's looking at me. He's giving me the look. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night, brother.